Imagine building a social media community that's always engaged with your content, regardless of what's going on with the algorithms or what's trending. That's actually possible when you spend some of your time building an email list. Now, I know that building an email list does not sound like the fanciest or most exciting task, but trust me when I say it has the ability to revolutionize your career or your business. Email marketing gives you ownership of your audience and allows you to build long-term relationships. Now, if you're new to the world of email marketing, don't stress, because in today's video, I'm going to be telling you everything you need to know to get started. By the way, this is sponsored by Fiverr, more on them later. All right, let's start with the basics. Why should you be using email marketing? Well, as I alluded to in the intro to this video, email marketing is one of the only marketing channels which gives you the ability to contact your audience without having to worry about algorithms. You do this by gathering the email addresses of your audience and emailing them at scale, so not writing individual emails, don't worry, emailing and connecting with your audience at scale however frequently you like. Let's take my email newsletter as an example. I've been using email marketing for over 4 years, literally since like the second month of me becoming a content creator. And now I've built up a list of 25,000 creators and entrepreneurs who've all subscribed to my email list and receive regular emails from me like this one. Every Friday, I email 25,000 people my weekly lowdown newsletter. This is an email designed for creators and business owners who want to stay in the know, and it's broken down into 3 different sections. The first section, I answer a commonly asked question like, how do I earn more money as a creator? The second section is a deep dive into a hot topic that I know my audience would care about. That's followed by the top 3 biggest news articles from that week, and I even share a brand partnership opportunity for people as well. So if you've not signed up to my newsletter already, this is a bit of a plug. Go ahead and do so. I'll put a link in the description and it's completely free to join. But that's just one example of the type of email marketing I do with my own email list. Now, you might have listened to that and thought to yourself, that's great, but what's the point? Is it really worth all of the effort to build an email list just so that you can send out a weekly newsletter like the one that I send? In a nutshell, yes. My email list, even though it technically has the smallest audience out of all of my social media channels, is by far one of the most valuable parts of my business. Not only am I able to earn money through my email list by offering sponsorship slots as part of my newsletter, I'm also able to connect with my audience in a way that I'm unable to on other platforms. Every single person who is on my email list has opted in to be part of that list. And as a result, they are far more likely to want to open my email when it's sent. But not only that, but I don't have to battle with algorithms when it comes to my ability to send emails to them. Once you're on my list, I do have the ability to send people emails. This means that when my social channels are flopping, right, when they're going through their flop era, I still have a way to share value and connect with my audience on a deeper level, even if they're not seeing my social media content. And you can do the exact same thing, and I promise you it's nowhere near as difficult as it seems. So with that, let's move on to how you could get started with email marketing. The first step in getting started with email marketing is to pick your email service provider, also known as an ESP. You know we're talking about marketing, so you know there's about to be a bunch of acronyms thrown at you for absolutely no reason. Now, ESPs are basically tools that you can use to be able to email a lot of people at once. So you know I mentioned at the start that we're not talking about sending individual one-on-one emails to your audience. We're talking about sending emails at scale. ESPs are what allow you to do this. Okay. Hi. Now, there are a bunch of different ESPs that you can choose from. The one that I currently use is called Kit, previously called ConvertKit. So you can use the same one as me, or you can explore some of the other ones, such as ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, etc. Now, as I mentioned, your ESP is where you're going to manage all of your email marketing. We're going to talk about how you get people to actually join your email list in just a moment. But before we get there, if the prospect of managing email marketing yourself sounds really daunting, I do want to take a second to talk to you about a way to make it a lot easier. And that would be by hiring a freelancer through Fiverr. Now, I have hired many a freelancer in my time. In fact, at this moment of filming this video, I have at least 4 different freelancers working on my company and my business, 2 of which I actually recruited through Fiverr. Fiverr is a platform where you can find specialists to help you run your business or help you to create content. Now, I've personally used Fiverr to hire a lawyer, a copywriter, a thumbnail designer. Like, I've literally used it to find so many different specialists, and I've had great experiences every time. Now, if you choose to use Fiverr to find an email marketing specialist, you're actually going to get so many different benefits. For example, you're going to save a lot of time because whoever you hire will know a lot about email marketing and will be able to save you from all the mistakes that you might make as a newbie or as a beginner. In addition to this, you're going to benefit from their expertise. So not only are they going to save you time, but they're also going to create something that's super high quality and that's going to help you reach your goals. And also, when you hire freelancers using Fiverr, you do get the benefits of flexibility. You can find someone within your budget and who's going to suit your project needs just by using their search function. This is how I've personally used Fiverr to hire freelancers in the past. So I head to fiverr.com. I'll search some keywords that are related to the thing that I need help with. So let's say email marketing. You guys know that I can never type when I'm screen recording myself. I think I just get stage fright. I spell everything wrong. Okay, so straight away, you've got a bunch of different freelancers who specialize in email marketing. You can actually filter through all of these results based on categories. For example, is it just general email marketing, or maybe you need help with campaign management, email copy, automations, e-commerce marketing, etc. I'm going to just pick email marketing for now. Service options. So this is great because, we just spoke about picking your email platform. You can actually filter through the different freelancers based on the experience they have with the email platform that you chose. So if you did choose ActiveCampaign, for example, you can click ActiveCampaign, hit apply, and then now you're going to see freelancers who have specific experience with ActiveCampaign. You can also filter through their seller level, their budget, and even their delivery time. So if you want to hire a freelancer to help you with your email marketing, head to the link in my description and use code JadeBeaton for 10% off your first order. Thank me later. All right, shall we move on and talk about the different ways that you can actually grow your email list? Because obviously, in order for you to be using email marketing properly, you want to make sure that you have a bunch of people who you're actually sending your emails to. The way that we do this is by creating different freebies and offers that your audience are interested in and are therefore willing to provide their email address for in exchange for this freebie. Here are some examples just to get those creative juices flowing. The first one is your good old standard freebie workbook or guide. You may have noticed that underneath a lot of my YouTube videos, I have links to different freebies or guides that are relevant to whoever's watching the YouTube video it's on. So right now, for example, if you head to the description box underneath this video, you're going to see a couple of links to different guides that you might be interested in. These are actually freebies or lead magnets for my email list. So when you share your email address to get access to this guide, your email is actually added to my email list. That will automatically mean that you'll start to get my weekly lowdown emails like the one that I mentioned at the start of this video, in addition to other emails from me in return for you sharing your email address with me. Now, another type of freebie, which is somewhat similar to this, are quizzes or interactive elements. This is basically when you create a quiz or a game, and in order for your audience to fully take part in this quiz or in this interactive game, they need to give you their email address. And as a result of that, their email address is added to your email list, and you guessed it, you're able to send them your email marketing. Now, in order for both of these ideas to work, so the freebie guide or the interactive quiz, you have to make sure that whatever you're creating is not only highly targeted to your specific audience, but also valuable. And that is really the key here. None of my freebies would work if they weren't valuable to you guys. If I was just offering some random guide that isn't relevant to you and doesn't have anything useful in it, you're probably not going to give me your email address in return for getting that guide. That is the main reason why I've been able to grow a healthy email list of 25,000 people, is because my freebies are always super valuable. So make sure yours are too. Now, if freebies don't sound like a bit of you, there are some other things that you can do to try and grow your email list. For example, you can leverage your existing social media channels to try and promote your email list. You can share links for people to join your email list on your stories or on your YouTube description, etc. Now, in order for this to work though, you still need to give some thought to the value. You need to be able to effectively articulate why someone should join your email list if you want anyone to actually join it. It's not enough for you just to say, hey guys, I have a new email newsletter now, and I'm going to email you sometimes. That's not enough. People want to know what you're going to send to them, why what you're sending matters, and even how often you're going to send it to them too. So try and work those things out before you start shouting about your email list all over the place. And then of course, there's good old partnerships. You can partner with a fellow creator or maybe even a business and use their channels as a way to promote your email list. Again, you need to have nailed the way that you speak about your email list so that you can easily articulate why someone should join it. Now, you might have listened to that and thought, okay, that sounds well and good, but I actually need some help setting this up on the back end. So for example, if you're going to create a freebie guide, how is it that you can set your email list up so that these guides just get sent out to people as soon as they join your email list? You've probably guessed by the length of this video, we don't have time to dive into that today, but I do have a full mini course where I share my screen with you and do a full step-by-step of how you do the entire techie back end of email list building. So if that's something that you think you might need help with, I'll put a link to the masterclass below. Okay, that concludes our beginner's lesson to email marketing. If you feel like hiring a freelancer to help you with all the things I just mentioned, writing the emails, setting up the back end of your email list, creating freebies so that you can get people on your email list, if you want help with all of those things, you can hire a high quality freelancer through Fiverr. And don't forget to use my code JadeBeaton to get 10% off your first booking. If you feel like hanging around, I recommend watching this video. It's all about my marketing secrets for small business owners. So I feel like this will be something that you'll find super, super useful. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I cannot wait to see you in my next video.